Max, you nearly made a record today. Nearly teenager on pole position. Close, very close to doing it, but an exceptional job by Red Bull all weekend, and Ferrari just pipping you. I'm going to start the lap. Talk us through it.
Yeah. So staying in 7th gear, I prefer that. A bit better to downshift. Here, the car was very light. I think here we lost out like at least 1.5 to 2 tenths to Ferrari. Here in the exit again, not as smooth as I wanted to. A bit of a light rear. Here, difficult visibility under braking because it's really bumpy.
One of the big things I've saw with the car this weekend, you can be much more aggressive than any other car across curbs, especially the Red Bull. Ferrari, I would say, are about the closest.
Yeah, we can run the curbs quite well. I mean, here, look, we touch the curb and it's not really harming the car, so that's always very positive. Again, here, you know, the most important thing is just get the exit right, not too much sliding.
And then you can see you have to bring the car over to the right to set yourself up, because it's quite a long straight, this, isn't it? You need to get the momentum.
Yeah, it's the mid-range, you know, where you can still gain quite a bit of lap time. Here, this is a very slippery corner. You don't want to go too wide, as I experienced yesterday.
Is it rear locking that you generally get there, or just instability on the rear?
No, just instability in the rear, yeah.
Okay, so it's not on the brakes. It's interesting to know, because a lot of cars have had some issues. You can see just there a bit of understeer at the apex as well. Is that the tyres going away?
No, I think I just braked a little bit too deep into the corner, but it was actually still not bad on the exit.
As long as it beats your teammate, that's all you need to do, isn't it?
Yeah, especially on this track, you know, he's a hard one to beat on this one.
He's got a good record. Now, this is a sector, this is what we're talking about, curb riding. Look how much you can get over them, very aggressive. This is quite a tricky corner coming up, but this is a bit I've been impressed with you this weekend.
Yeah, I mean, here again, you know, we take the curb, it's not really upsetting the car too much. Here, you can take it, you see the sparks flying.
Is that off the front wing?
Yeah.
It's running very
probably
close
because we run the car a lot like this, so that's why we touch a lot with the front wing.
So you're expecting a dragster start tomorrow when you get the
I hope so. I hope it just launches and just goes like in Canada.
Right, now we saw early on in run 2, it looked like the rear tyres weren't just quite switching on, and then we saw a mistake later on. Was it an impact to hammer on the tyres quite early on in the run?
No, I put a bit more front wing into the car, and somehow in the medium speed corners just lost the rear. Then here, you know, the lap is gone. I was under my lap time here. It's almost 2 tenths above. But then I gained 1.5 tenths back in the last sector, but it was still not enough, of course, to beat Sebastian today.
Now, one thing we've got in common, I obviously worked with Giampiero. Was that his fault, or was that your fault asking for the front wing?
Should we blame the engineer?
Blame the engineer.
Yeah,
just so you know, I shared the same race engineer that Max did, obviously, before India, and he's moved on to work with him. Tomorrow, need to make a good start. You're due some luck, aren't you? And I'm sure tomorrow is the day you want to get your muscles out, because Vettel's got to think about Hamilton as well, hasn't he?
Yeah, well, I try to have a good start, you know, and if not, if I'm still second, it's still a very long race, so I'll be patient. But of course, I want a good result, you know, after so many unfortunate races. I think we deserve a good one here.
I hope you get a bit further than you did last year without anybody coming across in front of you.
Yeah, that was a bit scary.
Good luck, all the best.
Thank you.